Alright, good day, hi and welcome. Okay, let's see if we get this thing moving. Okay, so I adjusted my seat. Hopefully it'll stay this time. There's some potholes that you hit, and when you hit them, man, it just knocks everything on the bike silly. Particularly your seat and your seat posts. So I'm just gonna head her out here. I'm a little bit late starting, but yesterday was a chainsaw day on the side of a hill, so I was like, needed a little bit more rest. It means my day's going to be a little bit longer on the tail end today because I should have been gone about an hour ago. But that's okay. That's okay. Ugh. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, it's these like there's a couple of, like, when you get onto the side of the road there's a couple of spots where it's just like, it's so rough. It really pounds the shit out of the bike. And the guy on it too. So like, commuting on a bike is fun, but it does have its maintenance, you do kind of have to get the maintenance side of things. Getting that big ring. Alright, Dad's gone for his haircut. So this is ride 2 with the Bucky seat. The seat fits me, like the padding sucks on this thing because it's so old, right? There's virtually no padding. A little bit cooler this morning, so that's good. Just hopefully that. Usually cooler means really strong headwinds, such as that's hitting me right now. Yeah, so couple of Q&As to answer here. Yeah, no, the seat thing, this seat that I'm on right now, I'm not gonna say it's the seat that's fit me the best ever. Seats are really tricky, because if you don't get a good seat, you'll be sore all the time. You don't get a good ride, blah blah blah. So it's just not good, right? So, but the seat I got fits me well enough that it's a starting point to find the best seat in the world. But the thing is, if my friend Amanda, she got a new car. It's a GMC something. Can't see what it is though. Good for her. I still haven't found anything worthwhile buying yet. Everything I've been looking at has been just like rust bucket extraordinaire, and these little guys. So rust bucket extraordinaire just gets me right back to where it'll put me back on this thing before I know it. Yeah, the seat, like whatever bike you have, and you adjust it a few times till you can get it working approximately the way you want, right? And when you do, take measurements. I haven't taken all the measurements on this bike yet, but I know roughly, if I measure off of this thing, this will tell me pretty much what the next bike's got to be. And oh, there's my cousin Cody cutting the grass, which I'm heading out to do. Oh. This is what knocks my seat silly, going from the pavement to the one of my clients. There you go. Everybody sees me and they're like, I'm like the talk of the town. Is like, that poor Reg, he's like cycling everywhere. It's a blessing and a curse. Like a day like today, if it stays nice and cool, it'll be a blessing. This is gonna be a great ride. Slightly cooler, but if it's like 35 degrees on the way back, like the last time, I can't imagine. I was too talkative in my video because I was starting to get short of breath, a little bit faint, a little dizzy. I got lots of water with me, but that's not the issue. It's just 35 degrees after working for 5 hours in the sun in 35 degrees. That was the problem, right? So anyway, getting back to the seats. This stuff here is the stuff that is really killing my bikes. This fresh gravel. The downside to it is that it's so rough. It's soft in the sense that you're sinking through it, so it's hard to pedal through. But it's just so, inconsistent that it just, again, you're gonna have to bring tools with you. So it's like, if you have a comfortable seat, you can have a relatively comfortable ride. So for me, legs wise and seat wise, I can make this bike work for me. It is a bit small, it's a 50 frame, but that doesn't really mean anything. One manufacturer's 50 frame is another's 48 or 51, you know what I mean? But I know I'm gonna be looking for frames probably within the, we'll probably say within the 52 to 54 range. Road bike frames will probably be just comfy enough. But if you don't have a comfy seat, the rest of the bike is going to feel off. It just is what it is. And a lot of people are like, oh, this bike doesn't fit me, but it's like a lot of the times the bike does fit you. Where your issues is with the seat. So this one, yeah, it's a harder seat. It's not like being on a solid carbon seat, I'm sure, but it's on a very low padded seat, but nothing chafes. All my weight is on the sit bones where it's supposed to be, which makes less pressure on my wrists, less pressure is on my neck, my back. Now, if this bars were up about 2 to 4 inches, this bike would be a dandy to ride. Yeah. I can hear them. You can hear the jake brake going. I'll wait till I see them before I get off the road, too. So, this is the biggest hill. There's like 2 hills between here and the neighboring town, right? So, that brings me to my next topic, gearing. Well, no, that'll be the third topic. But my next topic is weight. And yes, guys, weight matters. The only guys that say weight doesn't matter are usually guys that are on lighter bikes, okay? That where, if you're like, a kilo is 2.2 pounds, okay? So if you're within a kilo of the other guy, or even 2 kilos of the other guy, but you're close to the lighter end of things, they're right, it doesn't matter that much. But once you get bikes above 10 kilos, which is about 23 pounds, when you add it all up, it's 22 point something pounds, so it's like, now you're starting to get bikes that are getting heavy. Now, to buy a 10 kilo bike, okay, modern prices, talking road bikes, pretty much everything else, weight isn't really considered. So unless you're buying a really expensive hybrid, almost every hybrid is going to be over 30 pounds, right? You're buying a mountain bike, almost every mountain bike is over 40 pounds. This one's like 48. I know. How could something this small be so heavy, right? Well, when you make everything entirely out of steel, like I don't think there's only steel and plastic on this bike. and rubber, I guess, for the tires. But so that makes the bike very heavy. Now I have my other Super Cycle, which is the exact same bike, and I've got an aluminum wheel on the front and hub. So that brings the bike down to like 45 pounds or something like that, or 44 pounds. You wouldn't say that's much of a difference, but believe me, that is a difference. I got to get off the seat when I go on to this stuff. On the way back, I'll sit my fat butt on the seat. But Mr. Connie, but I just adjusted the seat because it did bang loose on me the last time, but not too far out, just a little up around the corner, so I was able to live with it. So yeah, weight matters. But you have to ride a really heavy bike to a long distance to understand it. Like when you ride the Bertha is about 60 some odd pounds, 50 to 60 pounds. I don't have an accurate scale, but what I'm gonna do, now mind you, with the new seat on, it might be a couple of pounds lighter, but you guys saw a few videos back how much infrastructure was in the original seat with springs and everything like that. There was about 5 pounds of metal in there. You know what I mean? That's heavy. That's god awful heavy. So what I'm saying is a lighter bike is always preferred to a degree. The caveat is heavier bikes are comfier because they can absorb, especially these steel bikes, comfort wise,